Ja, krass.
That's weird. Hey everyone, I think I found Soren's way out!
Way to go, Jesse. That's awesome.
Nice sleuthing, Jesse. Sorry I wasn't more help back there. When I think back to how I ran all over Endercon looking for Ivor...
Don't even worry about it, Petra, and don't apologize.
Thanks. Nope. Don't want it, don't need it. Thanks. We'll check out the rest of the house. See if we can find Soren before he finds us.
Wie kommt man auf die Idee, sowas im Nether zu bauen? Im End.
Guess the water system isn't just for the outside. Not that the outside was actually the outside. You could fit hundreds of people in here, but it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything.
So muss ich wohl darüber. Auch gut.
Well, the music's louder, but I don't hear anyone talking in there.
Als ob Soren jetzt da hinten dran ist und
Let's
singt.
see what's going on behind this door.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed
Soren!
place a block on top of another block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes, but
It's just a
sign of
recording.
undeniable intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things. Goodness
After
knows
all
what's
that,
happened
he's
before.
not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with excitement.
We came all this way, and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before.
Well, this record didn't turn on by itself.
Huh, good point. I guess he really likes the sound of his own voice then.
Much better.
Maybe there's something useful
Well,
on this record.
My next
I can
step is
figure
to
out
see
what he's
whether they might
talking
be able to
about.
be persuaded to build collaboratively. I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely. Oh,
Hide
I feel a
among
new
them. Hide
composition
among
coming
who?
on.
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about... them? Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
But even if you could, why would you want to? You think he's actually training Endermen to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training Endermen to build stuff.
Let's look around, see what we could find out.
Das wäre krass.
Enderman Observations Part 27?
I've been watching the Endermen up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, two of them stood near each other for an extended period. It was very exciting. Then they wandered away. But it seemed deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what happened.
B. Okay.
Halls of the Enderman.
And finally, an Enderman love song. It's all just fascinating.
Ich bin Enderman. Oh mein Gott.
Totemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
Could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures. When agitated, such as yesterday, they don't seem to have any interest in building things, only hitting me with their fists. Repeatedly. Meanwhile, peaceful Endermen will move blocks from place to place, on and on, seemingly ad infinitum, until they somehow achieve satisfaction and teleport away. Clearly, this will require further detailed observation. I am so lonely.
The folly of pumpkins?
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Endermen from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true natures. Therefore, I have now begun to fashion a camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable creatures, and, like a fearless explorer burning his boats to the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land, my entire cache of pumpkins has now been baked into delicious pies.
Alles klar. Die letzte war eher unnötig. Kann ich da noch zurückgehen? Ja. Ja, gucken wir uns echt die Pflanze. Die ist schön.
Guess it's hard to get plants to grow in the end. Hey, Olivia. What do you think the others have found?
I don't know. Soren's mansion looked huge, but the lab seems to be where the real answers are.
Wie, war's das schon?
Hey, Olivia. What do you think it's like, actually living in the end?
At least you don't have to worry about noisy neighbors, unless you get those guys riled up.
Hey, Olivia. Find anything else?
Nothing helpful. At least not yet.
Hey, Olivia. Find anything else?
Okay.
Nothing helpful. At least
Hey,
not yet.
Olivia. Hey, Olivia. Apfelgemälde.
I'm no art snob, but meh. Found something.
What you got?
It's definitely some sort of crafting recipe. But why would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple?
Because they're not for Soren. They're for the Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build.
Tonblöcke.
Those instructions called for clay blocks, just like this one.
Wie viel brauche ich denn da? 6 Stück.
I'll take this one, too.
Ich will wissen, was die bauen. Oh Gott.
Olivia, check it out.
An Enderman suit? Either Soren's got a very unique fashion sense, or... Wait a second!
Looks like a taller one was hanging there, but it's missing.
Because Soren must be wearing it. This is the disguise he was talking about.
You mean?
In order to walk amongst the Endermen, you have to become an Enderman. Okay, so... if Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand...
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
Of course! The missing disguise is the one he had to put on before going outside.
Which means if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it. That leftover Enderman suit would fit me. Guess it's time to play dress up.
Habe ich da vorhin jetzt wirklich Enderman-Tanz gelesen? Oh mein Gott, ich bin doch dumm wie Kacke, ohne Witz. Ich will eigentlich wieder noch nicht anziehen. Da, den wollte ich reden.
You find anything useful? Worth asking. You doing all right? Yeah, you and me both, buddy. That's 3 I've grabbed so far.
Jetzt kann ich da noch raus. Ich kann die Leiter. Da ist noch einer.
I'll take this one too.
So, wahrscheinlich muss ich jetzt die Leiter hoch. Da ist keiner. 2 Stück fehlen noch.
It's a good thing they can't see me through this glass. Looks like this is the last block in here.
Das ist der andere bestimmt im Labor. Ne, Quatsch, da verlasse ich jetzt. Ich will ihn noch nicht anziehen. Ich gehe jetzt mal da raus.
Whoa, you're right. If I want to go out there, I need to put on a disguise.
Okay.
Creepy.
Naja, dann werden wir jetzt mal zum Enderman.
How do I look?
I don't think you want my honest opinion. But it just might do the trick. Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are you Soren?" The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
Soren's trying to teach the Enderman to build the shape in those instructions, right? I bet if I complete it, that would really get his attention.
Try not to die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Okay, we've just got to get Soren's attention. And
Wieso kommt
avoid
Ruben mit?
attracting theirs.